Good evening, everybody, and you're very welcome to Garney Lodge Hotel. For Lisa side of the family, bride, that doesn't know me, my name is Patrick. And I come from a very, very old, ancient clan of a family called McCann. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help me God
About this man here. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Jamie on marrying such a wonderful wife and lady, Lisa. I think she does look absolutely gorgeous and stunning today. As for our bridesmaids, well, again, absolutely stunning outfits. Well done, girl. Jamie? Well, he did his best. I met Jamie when Jamie was 1 year old. He's over 40 now.
Oh my God, I can't hear you.
A lot of history there. We became good friends, we grew up, and of course the term grew up I use very loosely. Maybe grew older together would be a better analysis, a more accurate. Just so any of you that don't know our history together, I can give you an idea of the journey. Over the last 20 years, I've been the one that has been Jamie Duffy's 999 emergency state line. And I say that lightly as well. I'm the one in the middle of the night when Jamie Duffy needs a taxi at 2 or 3 p.m. and most other taxis have gone home. Today, Lisa.
Wait them up.
Hang on.
Well, the line to you.
Sorry. Yeah, I was just mixed up lines there. So as I said, I'm the one that Jamie calls in the middle of the night for all his emergencies. And Lisa, I openly am delighted to hand that phone number and service over to you from today on. Believe me, it's a rough one. 40 years, 2 months, 6 days, 7 hours, and 23 minutes. I've been on duty. And that duty ends now. So you can take over and all emergency calls or anything that's wrong with him, you're on call. Jamie, you're a very lucky man. Now that Lisa's taken over the 999 call, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself with all the free time I have. Jamie wasn't into a lot of sport growing up, but he was into a bit of football and drama and acting. And Jamie played on some football teams, but as an actor, they tended to put him in goals. He was the goalie. And being an actor, he was a very good actor at pretending he was a goalie. He's read many crime novels over the time, over the years, and these novels helped him to get away with murder on the line. When Jamie started working with me, he did a fantastic job, and I learned so much about him over the years. He told me that he was very good at cooking. He still insists today that he's very good at cooking. and it's seemingly passed down from the Duffy family, both from Jamie's dad, Jim, who's a big cook, and his Auntie Helen. And Jamie told me that he learned all these wonderful skills off his daddy and his Auntie Helen, watching them cooking on the range. And he learned an awful lot from them from hunger. And one of them, Jamie always said, one of them always went one way or the other. When his father cooks, he tends to go a certain style of cooking, and when his Auntie Helen cooks, she goes the opposite direction. So Jamie learned to always ask for things in between when he was asked, so he always stuck with medium rare. That's because his dad tended to do things a little bit on the extra crispy side. He asked me not to tell certain bits of information. So I never have really. It's always been to a crowd, I told it. I have no problem keeping secrets. The problem is the people I tell the secrets to. He's a hard worker. Very, very hard worker over the years. And at one stage back, some years ago, we had a bit of a company on the road, and Jamie was the driver. And Jamie's job was to distribute across the 26 counties. At the time, Jamie was holding down 2 jobs, so he tended to be travelling around Ireland outside of office hours. And one particular night at around 2 a.m, we got a phone call from one of our biggest distributors in the west of Ireland, and he wasn't very happy that a certain gentleman arrived ringing the electric buzzer on the electric gates of this man's house at 2 o'clock in the morning, looking to get in to do a drop-off. Jamie being Jamie, after the gentleman hung up the phone, after we tried to calm him down, we did receive a phone call shortly after that from the main man, Jamie. Sorry, the next morning we got a phone call from that man's wife, who said, "There's no problem with Jamie calling last night at 2 a.m. this morning and waking up the kids and dogs and the entire household." Obviously, she had met Jamie. Something had happened between her and the husband at 2 o'clock in the morning, waking up a complete stranger in this house, to that morning at 6 o'clock, when the family started ringing up the company and me and saying, "No, there's no problem, send him down anytime." You quickly get to know the pud has been in visiting, had the tea, and told a very good story why he was there on, didn't get to there for 2, I suppose. You wouldn't think it to look at him, but he also has a very strong acting career behind him. He's won many awards for acting, Les Miserables, and he was a masterman of the stage some years ago. He even went on to establish a band, and this band became very, very well known. It was called the Mad Amigos. Some of you may remember those gigs. He came to me one day with this bright idea that he was going to start a music band, and then he asked me could he use my kitchen to set up and practice, and of course I agreed. And 3 months later we had a carpenter in to refit all the screws and the doors of the handles. Everything was falling apart through the vibrations of the Mad Amigos. Amigos. So, when this music group launched called the Mad Amigos, there was over 100 fans had built up, and 2 minibuses was hired to go with the fans to support the Mad Amigos' first event, and that was to the O2 Arena. Carrickstown in Bangor, Concat. On that particular night, 100 people got to experience the Amigos for the very first time, and believe me, it was a wild experience for anybody that was there. The Mad Amigos were well known from jumping from costume to costume between acts, and Jamie was liable to walk out of a doorway or out from behind the bar at any gig they were playing. They never appeared on stage. It was always the total opposite of what you were perceived was going to happen. Their career together peaked, I suppose, in a headliner in Galway, along with Charlie Pride, and then you bounced back in Old Castle with 100 fans. Jamie won't be singing tonight, it will be kind of performance, because he doesn't have his outfits with him, or any sombreros or any of that. I have a few quick messages just to go through. I'm not going to hold up much longer. To Jamie and Lisa, congratulations to you both on your wedding day. May you both have a long, happy and healthy future together, from Porrick, Pat and Marie McEnany from Main Street or by Mead. Another one here, congratulations Jamie, on your big day. We will be thinking of you on our night out, the lads. Just one more. Have a wonderful day, Jamie and Lisa. Sorry we couldn't be there in person, but as you're probably aware, we weren't invited. Love, Brian and Michelle. And before I forget here, Jamie has asked me to let everybody know that you're all invited to his housewarming party, and strictly no presents. No presents. There's 3 things I'll give you as a tip, Lisa, and you should really know about these. One is, be ready for that 9999 emergency call that could strike at any hour of the day or night. Never complain about his cooking, no matter what. And always tell him he's right, no matter how. Jamie, have a happy life. Make sure you do forget Lisa's birthday this year, as you'll never ever forget it again. Remember, Lisa may not always be right, but she's never wrong. And the man who knows this is the boss of his own house. Jamie, you now have a very, very clever wife. I've had a blast being Jamie's friend for 40 years, and I look forward to being his friend and Lisa's for the next 40 years. Ladies and gentlemen, to the greatest man that I've ever known, and a lot of you would agree with me, and to the most wonderful lady, Lisa, Jamie's wife. Would you please join me in raising your glasses to the bride and groom, Jamie and Lisa. I'm going to hand you over. That's me finished, didn't keep you too long. Sorry about the stops and start tiredness. And next up, we have the father of the bride, Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all here anyway for Lisa's and Jamie's wedding. First of all, I'd like to thank Father Garland for a very lovely ceremony. I'm very happy to see him back in good health, as he is very special to the people of Clonmellon. Also, I'd like to welcome Jamie into the family, and a special welcome to Jimmy and Barry Duffy also. I'd also like to compliment the bridesmaids on the wonderful job that they did on helping Lisa on her wedding day. After a hard morning's work, they got the whole lot together for her anyway. On behalf of Marion and myself, I would like to say how proud we are of her today, on her special day. Lisa is our only daughter, and we're very proud of the achievements she has accomplished. Lisa has been always very helpful to us, and it gives us great pleasure to wish her well on her very special day. Well, Jamie, we have Jamie Collin for the last 10 years, and has always been a gentleman and always willing to help any way he could, and we're delighted to have him as part of the family. I would also like to say a special thanks to the management and staff of the Darnley Lodge for an excellent job they did and looking after everyone so well. It was great to see the way they served the food so quick and how good it was. So we'd like to thank them very much. Now, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm not used to these speeches, so you'll have to forgive me. And I hope that you all enjoy the rest of the evening and have a safe journey home and enjoy it and make the best of it. And thank you all for coming.
And now for the man himself, Jamie.
Alright, how are you all? I'll let you know me, I'm not used to the mic, so I don't know where to start. And I don't know where I'm going to finish, but anyway. Usual, I didn't prepare any speech. First of all, I want to commend the bridesmaids on how well they're looking today. Some of them are rough, some of them are okay. But anyway, and the groomsmen, they're okay too. So, we'll go on. Do you want to take a seat, Pike? Eta, come over here now. Don't stand in the light. This is my best friend, by the way, so that's why I didn't want her to meet him, so. First of all, I'd like to thank Mick and Marion for welcoming me into the Thai family. I was thinking today maybe Father Garland would turn around and say, Jamie, do you want to change your name to Thai? I said, yeah, I will go with that. So, but anyway, thanks Mick and Marion for accepting me into the family. So, and of course, little brother Mikey there. Well, he was little when I seen him last, but No. And yeah, I know, I'm never stuck for words when I'm behind the mic, but it's stage fright, I think. I'm trying to think of all the people that I have to thank and on behalf of you. Oh, your wife, sorry. Yeah, I was getting to that. Sorry, Lisa. I thought you went to the toilet or something, but anyway. No, I want to get you all on your feet and raise the glass to the best woman in the world, my life, my rock, and my love, Lisa. So, as long as it's only a chair you're kicking over and not a sauce on your head, I'll be alright. I'll just give you a little story. I'm not going to go on all night because I'm sure people want to go dancing and listen to a bit of disco as well. Before we go any further, I'd like to thank Donica and my little lady over there, Sophie, for turning out so well today. She's done a brilliant job, girls, and Donica. And to Sean as well, playing the accordion there as well. Which is nice and fun. Well done, Shauna. Good stuff. Okay, we'll go back to the bits where you all want to know how me and Lisa met. And make it short. It's about 3 hours long. It started all back when I was a milkman, really. No, don't be no. I'll take Ernie in, yeah. There's a few people shouting Pat Mustard, but no. It started, used to be doing the milk run around across the Keel area and that, and then I was coming in and out of the shop and met this girl.
That wasn't you, that was me.
Anyway, it's my day, not yours. And so, when you're finished. Yeah, so I was looking at this. Are you finished? I was looking at this girl and I was going. I introduced myself. Hello, how are you doing? Jamie's my name. Local milkman in the area. Punchy line, alright. And Lisa goes, hello. And that was it. So I just go, that's grand. So months went by and I plucked up the courage then to ask her out. So, and then I was the lucky man in the world because she said yes. So here we are today. Because I'm the luckiest man in the world, not alone Lisa. And I look forward to my long and happy life with Lisa and all the journeys we're going to do from now on. And thank you, Lisa, for looking so well. There's just a few little couple of tokens I'm going to give out. We have flowers for both parents. Now, not many people in the room would